We do chocolate cake. This is old-fashioned chocolate cake, folks. Add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You want the recipe, it's got to come out right, and the flour must be sifted like we discussed yesterday. We're going to sift the flour. You want it very light and fluffy. Here we go. Here we go, another cup of flour. We want this right, folks, so it's not going to come out no matter what we do. Now I have to also get the milk out and the eggs, so I have to make sure it's at room temperature. Okay, 2 cups of flour. Let me grab my whole milk. We want to make sure we have enough eggs in here, 2 eggs. Make sure you have everything right, or it will not come out, folks, I can guarantee it. Everything has to be kept at refrigerated temperature, because it will come out a lot better. Here we go. Now, the next thing I have to add in is 2 cups of sugar. We want to make sure exactly 2 cups, folks. 1. 2 cups of sugar. Next, it's going to be the cocoa. Now, I got to get my 3/4 cup. When you get old like me, folks, you just can't always find everything. Now, believe it or not, folks, I have to also sift the cocoa powder. Did you know that? Let me find my little cup that I can get the cocoa out. Use Hershey's cocoa for this. It's really good. Here we go. 3/4 cup of cocoa. Now, we're going to sift the cocoa, folks. Here we go. While we're doing this, we want to get rid of any possible lumps in here. We don't want any lumps in here at all. Here we go. See how smooth that looks, folks? Look how smooth that looks. Now, the next thing I have to do is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Where did I put that? Here it is. All fresh ingredients, because the main thing of a good chocolate cake is everything needs to be fresh. Here we go. 1, 2. This is what's going to make it a really good chocolate cake. You got to follow everything to the T, folks, because if you put in 1 3/4 cup of flour, it might not come out, folks. There's just no way of knowing. I'm now adding in 1 1/2 teaspoons of soda. Here we go. Now we got to find that teaspoon. I always have trouble finding that. I don't know why. Here it is. Level it. You want to make sure you level everything out, folks, because if you don't level out what you have to level out, it will not come out. Here we go. Mix. Mix. Get everything mixed together before I start the next step, folks. Make sure you don't lose anything. You know, sometimes things splatter out. Okay. Next step is the wet ingredients. I want to add in a cup of milk. Okay, 1 cup of milk, 2 eggs. You want to make sure you have everything, folks, because if you miss one little thing, folks, like the vanilla that I almost forgot about, it won't come out. Here we go. Now I got to grab my vanilla. I know everything is, folks. It takes me 1 minute to find everything that I need. Okay. I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. The vanilla is what's going to give it the tangy taste. All right. Next thing is I want to grab my butter. Are we going to start? And also you have 1 cup of water. I'm putting it here on the parchment paper, all right? Mix this together. The recipe calls for 1 cup of water, folks. That's what you have to add in is 1 cup of water, folks. You see how dry this is? Now we know what the mistake was. You have to add in everything, folks, or it's just not going to come out no matter what you do. Here we go. My grandma actually taught me to make a chocolate cake, and I finally dug up the boiling water, folks. You cannot go less than that. Mix, mix, mix. Then we're going to put this up in the oven and we're going to bake this and we're going to frost it, even the sides. Keep mixing. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I have to add in. When you get to be old like me, you tend to forget things. I just have to find the half a cup. Half a cup of oil. I knew there was something I forgot. Here we go. You know, if I didn't add this oil in, folks, you know what? This would not come out. That's how dumb I am. All right. Here we go. Perfect. A little oil really helped. Nice and loose. That's what you want to see it. All right, now, spread everything out. You want to make sure, folks, it's very greasy because I'm going to have to pull this out a little bit later, folks. And we want to make sure it's nice and greasy. Here we go. Here we go. We want it nice and round. Sometimes there's no guarantee, folks, how it's going to turn out. Cake is a very difficult thing, folks. Here we go. We're trying to make it as even as we can, folks. All right. You want to make sure, folks. Here we go. We've got a little bit of flour here. Mix it in. It will not hurt you. Here we go. Pop this in the oven. Bake this for about 25 minutes. 350. Folks, right now we're going to try and attempt to do the sides as well as the middle and the top. You want the chocolate cake to be presentable. Now, folks, I'm hoping to get a cake holder which will make the cake a lot fresher. Look how beautiful this came out. A big difference with the recipe. Now, we're going to frost this in the middle. Milk chocolate goes great in chocolate cake. Now, folks, I can't promise anything about a cake. Sometimes they come out the way you want them to, and other times they come out not so good. It just all depends on the mood. Here we go. Here we go. Now, this is the middle. The sides are very hard to get, folks. We're going to attempt to do the sides as well. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be great once I'm done with this. Here we go. Every cake that I have seen, folks, sometimes the sides will get a little crumbly, cover it up. No big deal. Here we go. It's already looking like a professional cake. It's coming out good. Here we go. This is only the bottom, folks. Okay. Now, we're going to grab the sides on the bottom. Here we go. You want every inch to be covered with frosting. Here we go. Any sign of it, you have to keep covering it with frosting. That's how the professionals do it. Did you know that? I got yelled at because my sides were not covered. Did you know that? Look at that. Okay. Now, I'm going to cover the dark spots here, completely covered up with frosting. Okay, make sure everything's covered. Here we go. Everything is covered. Now, the hard part's going to be to get this out. I'm going to go very slowly, folks. Here we go. Now, you want your cake to look like this. See how nice it looks, folks? Look how nice this is looking, folks. Now, we're going to the top. We're going to attack the top. Here we go. I have to do the sides as well because I got yelled at by a famous chef. Why are my sides looking like I'm not covering it up? Every inch of the cake has to be frosted over. Did you know that, folks? Look how nice this is coming along, folks. Nice, beautiful chocolate cake, old-fashioned, like my grandmother used to make. Grandma Elizabeth died back in 1989, but I'm telling you, folks, she really made a fantastic cake. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, the fun part's going to be the sides. Here we go. Here we go. Every inch, when you frost a cake, folks, including the sides, have to be covered. Did you know that? Here we go. I want to get that side done, then finish up the top, and then we're done. Look at this. It's going to be absolutely a beautiful cake once it's done. I'm not done yet. Still got to get this little devil over here. Here we go. Milk chocolate is the best chocolate frosting that money could buy, folks. It's delicious and yummy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I really got torn into by a chef about a week ago. Why are my sides not covered? I said, well, I don't know. I agree with him. Now, we're going to cover this up. Oh, gosh, it smells good. I can't wait to have this as a snack tonight. Here we go. Every inch has to be covered up, folks. Every inch that you can find, covered. My grandmother made the best chocolate cake that money could buy, folks. There we go. This is really beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Everything covered up. Everything. Sometimes cakes do crack, folks. All you can do is cover it. Now, this looks a lot more better with the sides completely covered. So nothing is showing. Because my cameraman's going to let me know if anything is showing, he's going to warn me. There we go. Okay, we're just about there. And here we have a fantastic, wonderful, make sure everything is done, yes. Fantastic milk chocolate cake, old-fashioned Grandma Elizabeth used to make. I'm going to grab a few crumbs and I'm going to wrap it up. And here we have a delicious, wonderful chocolate cake that Grandma Elizabeth used to make from her heart. From WH Home Country Kitchen, have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.